Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Let me pull up my chat real quick. Hopefully, you're all well. Happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. Hey there, Hotson, Gracie, Stephanie. Yes, of course, you can be added. You're first, Boo. Gracie, second. Stephanie. Jeannie. Welcome. Sarah. Al. CA Cutie and Beauty. That rhymed. Dr. Seuss around this bitch. Beauty. Mochi, welcome. I hope I said that right. Hey, Pella, welcome. You have to hold your questions until I get to your name, okay, babe? You are gonna be number 8, Beauty. Just so you know. It's easier if you hold your questions until... Hey, Anila. And Anila, also, if you've made it, whenever you make it to your second month, just let me know so that way I can give you your free reading, okay? Hey, Cora, welcome. I'm just going to let the list fill up real quick and then I'll start, okay? And please, if anybody donates to Cash App, let me know, because my Cash App's been, like, giving me the alerts 2 hours later, so it's been kind of a pain. Hey there, my dear Scorpio. Hopefully you're all well. Can't believe it. I'm going to be 44 next Saturday. Time flies, man. Okay, I was just like... Oh, you donated? Okay, babe, I'll put you down. Sorry. You donated too, Paula? Alright, thank y'all for letting me know. Yeah, my Cash App has been behind. Hold on. I got intrusive animals. Hey, Aliana, and thank y'all for your donations. I know, I'm excited. But I think we're going to do bowling and laser tag and that kind of stuff instead of putt-putt. Oh, thank you. I try to make 44 look good. I try. Okay, Anila, just give me 1 second. Let me let the list fill up a little bit, and I will answer that question for you, boo. Okay, I will check on that, Anila, as soon as the list fills up. I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes. And y'all, I got this deck called What's the Tea? So if y'all ever have some messy situations, that's the deck. Like if you want to know the tea on some sketchy people, that's the deck for it. Okay. Alright, I think that's... Oh my gosh, Beauty, that's horrible. Oh, he was drinking? Híjole. That's a lot. Alright, babe, let's look into it. What is going to happen with Jabbar in this wrecked car situation? Is it his karma? What deck do I want to use? Let me see. Okay, baby, let's look. That is unfortunate for sure. All right, let's see. Let me shuffle these cards up. Hey, Jean, welcome. Some good and bad news. My daughter moved back in with the baby, so there's a lot going on. A lot of adjustments having to be made around here. But I am happy to have them home. So I think a lot's been going on with this full moon. All right, now let me look at Jabbar. What's going on with him? Why did this happen, or what is going to happen? Okay. Okay. Hey, Amma, welcome. Yes, of course, babe. Ooh. Okay. So what I'm getting is this, whatever just happened could be an opportunity for things to start fresh and new. But ultimately, the decision is going to be up to your husband because there's a lot of conflict and toxicity surrounding him. Um, Especially in the way that he treats you. He does say he loves you, overflowingly loves you, but the way that he does it is very um, toxic, really. Conflict to him is something that happens on the regular, it looks like. It's like a self sabotaging type of energy. Um, Trying to think. Let's see. So basically, what's going to happen with the situation is dependent on what choice he decides to make. Does he decide to quit drinking? Does he decide to do the right thing to get more grounded? Or is he going to choose to stay in this toxic cycle? That's really what it's up to. And it does show he does have a toxic addiction to alcohol. And I'm not going to say he's an alcoholic because I don't know your situation. But the way that it looks to me is that there's something surrounding drinking that ultimately is what's causing some major conflict in his life. Yeah, he lives a life of chance. I guess at one time, maybe the drinking made him feel more noticeable, or it made him feel more in power than he was. But it also made him make very reckless decisions. Um, yeah, there's a lot of talk around this situation. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it could just be the people he interacts with are like leading him down a darker path than should be. But I do see that if he does take the offer, he does embrace the chance for change. It will change from night to day. But that's ultimately going to be up to him what happens. Is he going to embrace the love that's here, or is he going to let it go? Um, he's got to lay down some things, most definitely, is what I'm getting, in order for things to change. Now, we are the makers of our own reality, so if he doesn't want to change, things won't. Even if, let's say, he wrecked the car and he gets money back, what he's going to do with that money is kind of like the most important thing, because there's a lot of toxicity surrounding him at the current moment. He has some kind of dark entity attached to him when it comes to this alcohol. And a lot of people call alcohol spirits. And the reason why they do is because it opens them up to some darker energies. But like I said, I think he's at a place where he can choose to take the right path and things will start to clear up and the situations will get better. But there's also that opportunity where he still puts the blame on everybody else. Like everybody else is the problem. He doesn't need to fix anything. And ultimately, it's still at the crossroads where he hasn't quite made that decision yet to cut things out of his life. So, I don't know, boo. I don't know. Yeah. He's got to embrace the change because it says, like, he has the chance here. This could be a breaking point for him. But some people have to learn the hard way. They just do. And unfortunately, it looks like he's chosen the hard way a lot. And so even if this situation weren't to have happened, there's going to have to be towers that fall and fall and fall until he's ready to make that change. And the more he doesn't listen, the bigger the towers will be. So ultimately, it's up to him. He's got to put things down no matter how much they make him feel better. And if not, it could result in something worse. You know what I mean? Like losing you or losing his child or losing his life even, you know? So I would just, babe, for you, you just focus on you. Don't worry about him. And I know it affects you because you two are married and you have a family with him. But if it gets too toxic, there are always places you can go that will help you. There's always an alternative. So if you feel that you would be better off without this man, if he was not willing to change, like I said, there's all kinds of places that would be willing to help you. All right, so next I have Paula. I hope that helps, Anila. Oh my gosh. It's just crazy. And welcome to Alma, Lindsay, Kimberly, Mia, Philip, Justine. Okay, general love for Paula. It doesn't look like he has yet, honestly. Like I said, he's still at the crossroads where he hasn't quite made up his mind whether he's going to change his ways or not. So it's his choice. Like, he can. There's an opportunity for things to get better and a brand new opportunity towards happiness. But if he doesn't choose it, there's nothing that anybody can do. And the choice basically is an embrace what you have that's stable, or you keep wrecking stuff until it falls apart. And always send in love and prayers to you, my dear Anila. Okay. That's a lot. There's a lot of fives here, Palace, so there's a big change coming in your energy for something better. Because I do have a lot of fives and I have a lot of aces. So something new is about to start with somebody. I feel like you have two choices. Um, I feel like you're going to receive some communication from somebody that sparks a fire within you, but also causes some kind of fear or conflict. This person could make you happy, but I see that you have a bunch of choices. So I feel like you fight in your mind about, like, what opportunity is best for me, which person is best for me. I would ask your, like, pray. Ask your angels, your ancestors, to show you a sign. Like, maybe do one person a day. Like, before you go to bed, just say, God, can you please just send me a sign through my dreams or just within the next 24 hours? Is this person for me? If so, show me an elephant, just for instance. And then in the next 24 hours, you see the elephant, then you know that that's part of your divine path, right? Because I feel like you're going to be tested along this time. Something may look better, and the other one might be like a slow burn. It might take a while to get to the place to where you feel okay with it, or that things could prosper. So like there could be like a friendship, let's say, that you start as friends and it builds up, and then the attraction builds up, and you're like, okay, well, maybe I could see this being my person, and whereas another one might look great. They might be ready to go. They might promise you the world, but not actually be able to accomplish it. So kind of what Spirit is saying is like you're kind of resistant against a new beginning with a certain individual. And it could be because of past experiences or whatever, or it could just be, like I said, you are so worried about making the wrong choice that you're like refusing to take any chance at all. And that's okay, because sometimes we have to take time to really sit back and analytically look at the choices we have. I see a lot's going to be presented to you, and I do feel you're in the energy of manifesting. But at the same time, you're very, very, very confused as to which person or what's best for you. I feel it has a lot to do with fear, but I also feel you probably have some healing still to do. There's probably some lessons that still need to be learned, especially if you're so conflicted in the mind space when it comes to love, because the mind doesn't rule love. The mind just kind of picks apart what's safe, whereas your actual heart will lead you to what's meant for you, right? So you need to get out of your head so much and quit worrying about the whens, the whys, the hows, and just let that heart be open and watching. You can use your brain along with your heart, but don't try to like ruin the surprise is kind of what I'm getting. Because the universe can only tell me so much, especially when you are in a place of looking at things like from a headspace, right? They can tell me like she's stuck. There's stagnant here. Like there's opportunities coming in for a new beginning. Some cycles come into a completion, but it's almost like you're, I'm not sure. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. And I think that when it's the right person, you will know. You will just know. And so trying to figure it out is kind of like wasted energy is what I'm getting, because there's beautiful opportunities coming for you. But if you keep in the energy of blocking everything that comes and just not giving it a chance, it will keep what's good for you away until you stop getting in your head so much, You've got to be fully open to receive in order for the great love to come in. And I do have the Hierophant at the bottom. So commitment is headed for you. I've got to block this door. Hold on. Prince, get over here. That's a no. Come on. No. No. My bad. Along with my daughter and the baby, her dog. And then the other dog, just like, they're busting through the doors. And they want my attention, so I can't have them in here, or they'll be like sitting there barking and jumping at my feet. Okay, hold on. Let me check my Cash App, because, like I said, Cash App has been so stupid lately. it doesn't alert me. So if y'all happen to donate on Cash App, please let me know, because like I said, it's not alerting me when that happens. Only PayPal is telling me. So all right, Anila, let's see. Thank you again for donating, love. Okay, so that's your question. Has he learned his lesson? Am I right, Anila? Okay. Has Jabbar learned his lesson after this incident that happened? Okay. And again, it's like he's in two different energies. Part of him is hurt by what happened. And part of him says, I'm going to slowly make the changes towards something new. But at the same time, he's coming in very reckless and like making poor choices. It does show the Ten of Swords, so I would say like it's the end of a very painful cycle for him. So maybe it's an opportunity for him to move past this reckless energy. Yeah, it shows something is coming to completion. So maybe this is like that final thing that creates some kind of change. But it says that change won't happen right away. It's going to take time. It's very slow moving. Like for him to accept that the things that have fallen apart in his life are actually his fault is like that hearted truth. You know, that truth that most people don't want to see. They can look at everybody else and say, this person is wrong, this person is wrong, but they never look in the mirror and say, you know what, I was kind of fucked up for that. That was shitty of me to do. That, you know, I really did wreck my life or whatever. That's a painful, painful thing to go through. So this might have set him into a place of knowing that things need to change. Things need to be let go of. But like I said, it's going to take some time because he really has to do some inner reflection on what has been holding him back. Now it does show like things will move into calmer waters, but it really might take some time. Got a lot of Virgo energy here, so maybe by like Virgo season. Yeah, and I see healing around y'all's connection as well, so I don't know, boo. Like, I can't tell you exactly how long this will take, but I feel like it will come to an end. Yeah. But when? Dark nights of the soul sometimes take a while, and I think that's what this has put him in. There was some stuff that happened in my family around Christmas time, and it was bad. It was bad. And it's still, the ripples of what happened are still playing out in my life right now. And it's slow to pass, but I know it's going to get better. You know, I know things are slowly working out the way they should. So I would just say keep faith in the positive. But like I said, you can't control what he does. You can't even help him right now, because if you enable his bad behavior, it's just going to continue. You got to let God, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, to take control of his life. He needs to get on his knees and ask for forgiveness, and not even for him, but for the things that have happened to him, because it looks like he's reacted pretty bad to those things. But I do think he recognizes now, like, this can't continue. So, for now, I do see that there will be change, but it's going to take time. Oh, Paula, you subscribed. Thank you, boo. You know what, Nanila? Quit talking to him about it. That's the one thing I will say, because some people are so hard-headed that if somebody tells them to do something, they won't ever do it, right? No matter how nice you say it to them, they won't do it. It has to be their idea. You know what I mean? Let him figure it out on his own. Like I said, just focus on you and the baby. Tell him he's wrong for the stuff he's done, and he can figure it out or you won't. You know, basically, you need to be tougher. No more sweetness. No more enabling of his bad behavior. Just make sure he recognizes that it's not okay. It's not. So, yeah, just like I said, just pull back your energy from him and just let him figure it out and be like, don't worry about him, Anila, honestly, because you're going to be fine. You haven't set that negative energy out there. Let him deal with that karma. You know, let it crash down all around him, but don't absorb it. And if you feel that where you're at is unsafe or negative, I would suggest finding a way to get out. And that's just my own opinion. Okay, my dear Paula, did you want to use your readings today, or did you want to hold them off? And yeah, if y'all didn't know, like, my memberships, with each level you get a free extended. So really it just makes up for like the price you're paying for the membership. You get a lot of other benefits as well, but you also get the free extendeds for whenever you need them throughout the month. Yeah, of course. Yes, ma'am, you sure can. Okay, babe. I'll save the other one for another day, just whenever. What do you want to know, babe? What what do you want to know, love? And thank you to everybody who's being so patient. I appreciate you guys. No, beauty, I'm still on donations, love. I'll get to you, I promise. But I will say, anybody that's here, if your name is called and you don't show up, we will skip you, okay? Just a heads up in advance. So, and if you all are in here, could you please hit that like button? I appreciate all of your support and love. Okay, what can Spirit advise you about Alex? Let's see. Alright, Spirit, show me Alex. What does Paula need to know about Alex? Okay. Okay. Kind of what I'm getting here, Paula, is if his heart belongs to anybody, it is you. Okay? He might be dealing with somebody else in the current moment. I don't see that, but I'm just saying. Regardless, he watches you in some way or another. It shows observer. and with the question mark. So you don't know who, what, when, where, why is him. He's watching you. It shows he does want a commitment with you, but he's being patient. He's trying to let things play out because he's fearful. And these fears are causing some sort of deception in his mind. Like he's waiting for the perfect time kind of thing. And there is no perfect time. I think he does probably need to work on the fear. Like, why is he fearful of committing to you? It could have to do with some kind of deception in the past that he's dealt with. But it's almost like he's sitting back and he's watching you and he's looking for that right time. He's being very patient, but at the same time, that fire is still lit within him for you. Um, I do see in the future that's what he's going to want from you is commitment. He plays it off like he's not interested. He plays it off like everything's good, everything's okay. I'm not still attached to you. I'm moving on. I'm doing all these things. But he's lying about it because when it comes down to it, he does not like the separation. He doesn't like the fact that the two of you are apart. And something about the breakup really bothers him. That's why he's kind of pulled back. Now, in the past, he could have had an addiction to something, or he was overly obsessed with you. So that's where the fear comes from. Now, the fear could also stem from another relationship where he was obsessed and like overly controlling or codependent. And it's a fear of his because what he really wants is a home. He wants stability. He wants safety. He wants belonging. He wants to give you like the Four of Wands, right? But he's so scared of it happening again. But I do see in the future there is a change. And that's what he's waiting for. That's why the patience card is here. He's waiting for things to change to where he can be fully honest with you. And if you just barely finished your divorce, maybe he's giving you time to like figure it out for yourself, you know, like really heal from this because you can't jump from one relationship to another and expect the next one to work out because we always play a part in the reason why things fall apart. No matter if you're the one in the wrong, the right, it really doesn't matter. There's always something that happens that puts you in the situation to begin with, and we have to take accountability for that. So yes, we can blame people for doing us wrong. We can blame them for all these things. But I think you really need to heal the heartbreak within you because I do feel you hold a lot of heartbreak. And that could be a reason why you're looking for love outside of yourself. Because you want to kind of put a band-aid over the pain that needs to be felt. So I would be careful with that. And it's just kind of a side message. Because like I said, there's reasons why we choose certain people. And the reason why we choose them is because they teach us lessons. So that way we can finally become whole within ourselves. The journey is all back to self, right? So he wants commitment with you, but he's being patient because I think he does feel you need to do some healing before you'll be ready to really fully commit. So that's what I got. I hope that helps. And thank you again for becoming a member. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jessica. I'm so sorry, love. My dang Cash App does not alert me anymore. And I've gone through like the help center and I've deleted it and cleared the cache and all that kind of stuff. But I'll get them at 12 a.m. My phone will start going ba-ching, ba-ching, ba-ching. A protection candle? Sure. I mean, it couldn't hurt. Another thing you can do is get a tea light, put it on a piece of paper, put north, south, east, west, put his name in the middle, light the candle, set the intention, and let it burn out. That clears out negative energy, and you can do it for yourself as well. Just a quick tip. All right, Jessica, I got you. Okay, I'm sorry, beauty. And what will Chris' next action be towards you in the near future? Okay. Let's see. And yes, Beauty, like the donations always come first, and then I do the free list. So I'm sorry you couldn't get one this time, or you didn't have the time to wait. Maybe next time. All right, tell me about Chris, please. Okay. I don't know if something recently happened in his life or broke apart, but I feel like he presents himself as a page, whereas you show up as a queen. And I think it irritates his demons. Like your light irritates his demons. With the Chariot card here, though, it does show hope that, you know, he's moving past these things, trying to match your energy. But I do feel there's still that negative connotation as to his intentions towards you. It's more like probably lust-based than anything at the current moment. And I think that's because he's like, I don't have nothing to offer her. Like, I don't know where to go from here with this situation. He could be heartbroken over something. He may not have healed from his last relationship. It does show he's headed towards healing, but just not yet. So where it goes, I don't know, babe. I wouldn't get my hopes up with this one. There is a lot of happiness, and I don't know if it's because the two of you just vibe very well. But until he heals this hurt, the ability to love you fully is going to be small. And I'm not going to say that this relationship would be horrible or whatever in the long run, but for now it's kind of I don't know, because there's some healing that needs to be done for him. He feels like he's reaching for something that is not obtainable when it comes to you, is what he's telling me. He's like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I can't reach where she is. I can't reach her. So it could even be like divine intervention why he hasn't responded yet. Like something is showing him like she's high above me. She's too far above me kind of energy. But it's also pushing him towards healing and growing and eventually towards happiness. But until he processes whatever this is, it's going to stay kind of in this lower level energy. But that's what I've got for you. I hope that helps. It's not rainbows and sunshine, but it's not like tar pits and volcanoes. You know what I mean? Because some of these I'd be like, run, run. I wouldn't say run. I would just say, like, make sure you keep your boundaries in place. Don't let him coerce you into something that is just sexual. Because he's a page of wands, which is kind of reckless. Even though it's what gets things started, it's still very young energy. And that's the way he shows up, right? And you show up as the Queen of Pentacles, and that's like very different. Very different. And you're welcome, love. Thank you for your donation. I always appreciate you, boo. Okay, is there anything Matt is hiding from you? You know what? I'm going to use what's the tea. Let's see. What is the tea on Matt? What is the tea? This deck is crazy. It's like something else. Okay, let's see. Show me Matt. Ooh. Okay. What he's hiding from you is he might be going through some kind of bankruptcy. He could even, if he has children, his kids could be at risk right now, or risk of being taken, or there's some kind of report of something, neglect, abuse. Could involve somebody else's children. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of loss of material here. I'm getting maybe even loss of family members or something like that. Not like actual death or anything. And somebody took a screenshot of something because it seems like he plays it off like he's this big boss daddy. He's stable, he's rich, he's a business owner, CEO, you know, BD energy. But it's like, it's all fake. Yes, maybe eventually he'll turn out to be this boss daddy. But for me, it seems like there's something going on below the surface that he's not acknowledging, or he's not telling you. You could see something, somebody might send you something, screenshot, or somebody caught him doing something, I don't know. Whatever that is, that's what he's hiding. He pretends everything's okay. But he's hooked on you, that's what it says. I just don't think he's the person that he pretends to be. Like, if he pretends to be in charge, or he's doing really well for himself, there's some things happening that he doesn't want to tell you because I think he's embarrassed. He likes his ego to be out there more so than like actual reality. So I don't know, boo. I do not know. It just says he moves in silence. Thank you, Louina. I appreciate you subscribing, boo. And if y'all are here, please hit the like button. If he doesn't have children, I'm not sure what that's about. It could just be something that happened with the child, or maybe nephews, nieces. I'm not sure. I just know there's some legal business around finance, and now I don't know why that child services came up, but I don't know. You're welcome. That's the what's the tea though, so you know it's gonna be, they're all kind of like, if you want to know the deep down dirt, it'll give it to you. Oh, that's probably what it is. For your sanity, I would wait until he finishes getting divorced before you mess with him though, because I feel that some stuff is going to happen that's not great, and I think he's hiding that fact. What is interesting for my dear Gracie in March? Let's see, babe. Let's see. Okay. Okay. up, Pippa? Pippa, Pippa. Thank you, Pippa. All right, so Gracie, what I'm seeing is your heart is very open. And I would be careful of giving to people too much because there's an energy around you that seems like they pretend to be something that they're not, or there's some kind of secrets involved, but it's almost like you're in a good place and they try to bring your energy down. I do see you manifesting some sort of success or recognition, though, which could be happening in March. I do see some victory over something. Now, this could be somebody took something from you in the past because you have a kind heart, and they were trying to pull your energy down. But I see that, like, that situation is closing out, and it's going to come back to you tenfold, whatever was lost. So if you lose some money this month, or I don't know how to say it, like if you lose a little bit of light along the way helping others, just know it's going to come back to you. Don't let it close your heart off. Don't let somebody make you feel like you can't do something, or make you feel like it's impossible or you can't have something. And it could happen by the full moon in March even. I would just be careful of who you give to, because some people are takers and they'll keep taking, and the givers will keep giving. So you got to find like that happy medium. Like, I'll help you, but you've got to be deserving of me helping you kind of energy, you know? Like, you're going to have to be able to give me back something, like either respect or, you know, whatever it is. But at the same time, I'd be careful of who you give to. All right, next, Stephanie. I mean, Pippa. Pippa, what's your question, boo? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, of course, Paula. I will do you. Excuse me, I'll do you after Paula, okay? I mean, after Pippa. And what's your question, my dear Pippa? You're welcome, Gracie. It looks good, though. Regardless, just be careful. Because somebody could be wanting to take advantage, and I don't know why. All right, let's see. No. No. All right, tell me about Jeff. Spirit. What are his intentions with my dear Pippa? What is going on with him? Okay. I think maybe he's had, or I'm not going to say he's entertaining somebody else, but there is something in his life that makes him juggle things. Like, makes him kind of indecisive and, like, doesn't give him balance. Um, and it's almost like he's keeping his options open. He has a lot of happiness with you, don't get me wrong. But what he's showing me is there's movement in your love situation, but it kind of like, I don't know if he struggles with like his job in love or his whatever in love. Like there's some kind of imbalance there. He could be trying to find balance, right? Because you make him happy, but he's also telling me he has options, which to me is like, you show me the sun with the Seven of Cups. It's almost like, yes, you make him very happy. Yes, you are a light in his life. But he's like, is there a bigger sun? Is there something bigger than the sun? I'm still looking to make sure that this is my sun. Um, and I don't, like I said, I'm not sure if it's somebody that he's interacting with or just in general. Because some people are never satisfied. And the reason why they're not is because they have a hole in themselves that they think they can fill with outside sources, whether that be alcohol, drugs, people, money. The Two of Pentacles came out twice. He's just not sure yet. And it's got a lot to do with ego. But he is saying he's willing to invest in this, and he's willing to like go slow and see what happens and put the work in. But at the same time, he's just like, I don't know. And I don't know if it's because he feels that you're guarded against him in some way, or he feels like you've got walls that he needs to overcome or something. I don't know. It's just very weird. This can lead to the Ten of Pentacles is what I'm getting, but it's going to be very slow. And he's got to get in the place where he's like, I'm decided. This is what I want. This is what I'm doing. Because as long as it's like up in the air, it's always going to be very unstable for you. Like you're never going to feel like he's fully committed in some sense, you know. I got the King of Cups at the bottom, so it could be he's trying to balance his emotions, trying not to go too fast. But he does have a lot of things that need to be healed within him. I do see that. But you do make him very happy, and he does say there's movement here, but it does cause some kind of like imbalance with him. And that's because, like I said, I think he has some sort of hole that's he's trying to fill with you, and then other things as well. I don't know. It's just weird. He's got to let go of that. Whatever that other thing that's juggling, that idea that something is better or could be better, he's got to let that go and just embrace the fact that like you make him happy. And this could be like that. Maybe love itself makes him feel imbalanced because he's never had love, or he's never really seen somebody that isn't about the drama or isn't about, you know, the childish games and stuff like that. So I don't know. It doesn't look horrible. Like I said, it looks good, but at the same time, there's things that he does need to work on. You donated again, Anila. Okay, you'll be after Paola. I hope that makes sense. I would keep your options open too. Don't rush into anything. And maybe he's just, y'all are both mirroring each other, doing the same thing. But I would always wish you the best in love, life, and everything. All right, Paola, you're next, babe. What is your question? Oh, you're welcome, boo. Thank you for always showing up for me. I saw the Venmo. I'm like, that's Pippa. Because you're the only one that uses it. Which ex is going to try to come back in April? Okay, good. I'm happy. Okay, I'm going to pull some signs first, Paula, to see if we can get a sign. Because you always ask which ex. I don't know. How many exes you got? Ooh, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Can you show me a sign of the person coming for Paula in April? Okay, I've got Cancer, Gemini, Capricorn. Now this could be like their moon sign or one of their top four. So it could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus even, of these placements. Now Cancers are associated with the moon, Gemini's associated with the lovers, Capricorn's associated with the devil. I think there's some kind of surprise coming for you with the moon, lovers, and devil. Let me get some cards and see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I feel it's somebody that you felt left you out in the cold or didn't see you or understand you in the past. They may have been juggling you and somebody else. May have been just a reckless energy. Could be a fire sign or an earth sign. It looks like somebody that's making better choices in the current moment. They may be like at a distance from you. They may be like taking a timeout or like a break, but they are watching you. They do see you as something that they want, but they're unsure of how to move towards you because of whatever past experience this was, and that could be why that Capricorn card is here. With that devil, with the lovers, like they may have been juggling something, but it is showing they're in a more stable energy now. They've got their stuff together. They're not doing anything. And in the past, it shows they always felt like the grass was greener on the other side. But it didn't work out. They want to date you. There could be some kind of anniversary coming up in April with one person. Like maybe you met this person in April, or they're just so attracted to you. Lord, lust, irresistible. It gives me Alex more than anything, Paula, because I've been reading for him for a while. It's saying like use your intuition and just start as friends, or they could just still be a friend of yours. Somebody that I don't think you have like bad intentions towards. I feel like regardless if the two of you are together, there's still a friendship there. There's a mystery, like Spirit's not gonna say much. They're like, just wait. Like, why do you want to open your birthday present before your birthday kind of energy, right? Like, do you really need to know? Do you want to know? And I think that's why that Cancer card's here. It's like the moon. It's like blocked. Like, use your intuition. I think you already know the answer to the question that you seek, boo. But you gotta look inside for that. You gotta look into that heart. Go deep into the emotions, because that moon energy is associated with Pisces and Cancer, and it's Pisces season. This could be the time where you really need to connect to the ethereal realm and find your answers. The final nail in the coffin? I don't know, babe. Maybe there's some closure that needs to be done. Yeah, I don't know, babe. I do not know. That's as close as I can get because I can't. I don't know your exes personally, so I wouldn't know which ex it is. I can just say that it is somebody that has had a very tumultuous past and they are at a distance from you. And what happens from there is ultimately, I think, they're not going to tell me. It's like I've tried, I've looked, but so I don't know, babe. Nothing is ever written in stone, though, Palette. So it'll be all right. You'll figure it out. You're welcome, babe. It doesn't look like a final nail in the coffin for that, though. There might be somebody else that's a final nail. Who knows? All right, Anila. If I get a return to sender and destroy evil candle, hold on. Trying to find the right cards for that question, Anila. Okay. I love this song. Can't raise a man. Okay. It's funny what I'm getting. I just bought a moonstone ring and a moonstone bracelet, right? And one of the cards says moonstone next to the wish. Maybe you need to get a moonstone, some kind of jewelry that's a moonstone. It helps to heighten your intuition and your connection to the ethereal. I'm also kind of getting like, it doesn't matter what you use. It is all about the intention behind it, right? Like you can basically get whatever you want with just an intention. I don't feel that you need to go to a point where you're buying things because somebody tells you this is going to help you, right? Because you can buy as many things as you want, but if you don't truly feel in your heart that it's going to work, it won't. It's all about the intention you set. Now, there's plenty of tools out there you can use, yes, that help you to believe that this is going to work, right? It's more of that belief within yourself where it's like sending the message to the universe. It's the way that you present it. You could burn any candle, write whatever you want on that candle and burn it. And as long as you have the intention behind it, it's going to work however the universe sees fit. So for your situation, I'm really not sure about the candles itself. It's kind of like Spirit is saying, you can always make a wish for something. You can always create an intention for something. But you have to believe it's going to work. And then the moonstone here, maybe that's a suggestion. Maybe you need to get one. But the moonstone also, like I said, is like, Spirit is like, all you have to do is tell me. Tell me what you want. And mean it and believe that we can give it back to you. But make sure that it's truly in alignment with something that you seek and that you want. Because sometimes the things that we ask for, we get them in ways that are very painful. And if we do too much, what we send out comes back to us tenfold, and it hurts. Because sometimes the answers that we're seeking, we don't want to hear, we don't want to see, we don't want to acknowledge. And it's kind of like, yeah, you can do what you want, but there are consequences to certain things. Like, sure, send those messages. But I think you need something that connects you more to your faith. You need to find something that connects you more to connecting with your intuition, something that opens up that third eye, things like that. Because if you don't know where you're going, the universe can't give it to you. And I feel there's a lot of conflict surrounding that. Maybe you put a lot of faith in things, but the intention behind it is like not for the best. And then when it like boomerangs back, you're like, well, that's not the way I wanted it. So I would be very specific, and I would be very careful about what you use and what intentions you set, you know. There's also protective stones as well. So maybe they're just saying, as long as you believe, you can make anything happen. You can send it out to the universe through prayer. You can send it out through burning a candle. You can send it out through however you want it. But be careful. There's a warning here. Be careful what you do, because sometimes what we want is not what's best for us, and the universe is going to show us that. Like in the form of a tower, a wake-up call, something very painful. So, yeah, that's what I got. I don't know how else to explain that. Make sure that whatever you do, though, is something you truly want to know the answers for, or you want to happen, because sometimes it's not for our highest good. But yeah, the moonstone thing is, it'll probably help you a lot. If you believe in it. Like, some people, they buy crystals and they don't believe that they're helpful or whatever, and they don't do nothing for them. But there's a lot of energy attached to minerals, crystals, salts, grounding, nature. I would go more of a natural way than... I mean, fire is natural, yes. But you can set the intention on a candle that this is what you want to happen. And if you believe that when you burn that candle, it'll happen, it will. So, like I said, just be careful. No, I get it. I totally get you're trying to get rid of negative energy. But the problem is, you live in an environment with somebody that's negative, so it's always going to be attached to you. I mean, as long as you let it. You can try it, though. You can try it. All right, so next I have Stephanie. And thank you to everybody who's been so patient. If you're here, please hit the like button. It helps me to grow. And I'm just trying to give you, like, not just my opinion, but, like, something that will try to, like, help you. But everybody's opinions are different. What you believe is what you believe in, you know? So, alright, what are Ron's thoughts and feelings towards you, Stephanie? Let's see. And thank you so much for y'all's donations. I really appreciate you guys. I also appreciate my free listers for sticking with me and being here when I call you. All the support is greatly appreciated. Let me see, Stephanie. The song Daddy's Home is playing right now. You've been waiting for this lovin'. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing. He's ending the conflict in his life. He's putting down the fears. I see a lot of healing energy right now. I feel he might be going through some kind of, I don't know if he's dealing with the court system or just restoring balance in general into his life. I do see healing. He's probably resting right now. He could have gone through some sort of illness or something like that, but I do see that he's looking forward to reconciliation with you in the future. But it's like, I got to take care of this first. It's coming. Daddy's home kind of energy. Yeah. So that's what I got for you, Steph. Daddy's home. There's always songs attached to you for some reason, Stephanie. Jason, are you here? Because your song is playing now. It seems like every time he pops in, that song plays. Okay. Okay. Okay, what are your water signs, feelings, and intentions, Jeannie? Let's see. Lots of water energy here. The song You Are the Reason is playing. Huh. Okay. I feel that they're intuitively guided to you. They feel that you are some sort of wish fulfillment for them. You lighten the load, or I don't know. Like, I feel like this person was overburdened by thoughts, ideas, things they've done. They've been weighed down by something, and something about you brings some kind of magic into their life. I do see a divine connection here. High Priestess and Magician to me are always a divine match. And this couple is capable of creating change, really big change, through ethereal practices. I feel that if there's any conflict or like burden going on in the situation now, it will be resolved, because I think you both are manifesting each other in some way, shape, or form. But there might be silence. There might be like, I don't know how to explain it, like a healthy space between the two of you. It's not like one of those things where like you have to be up under each other all the time. It's more of like, I have my life, you have your life, and then we meet in the middle somewhere, because we've got things to do. We've got change to make in the world, that kind of thing. Like, it's not one of those lovey-dovey all over you all the time kind of energies. It's more of like, we got this, we know it, that's it. So yeah, it seems like you two have a very strong like telepathic connection, or you can see into each other's soul in some way. Okay, so next, Sarah. Okay, Al, hold on. I gotta do Sarah first, and then I will get you. Oh, yeah, look up that song. Okay, Sarah. Well, the dream I had about being happy with C, the Scorpio, and him being ready to be my boyfriend come true. Is this dream something, like, is this dream she had a premonition, or is it actual? Too many cards. Okay, I have a divine match here. Queen and King of Swords. So I definitely think the dream was telling you something. It could be that this person is watching you from a distance, or almost like a, what do they call it? Like astral projective type of energy. If you two are apart, it shows like a return here. I honestly feel like both of you are watching each other through dreams, or having communication through dreams, which is drawing you closer together. Even though you don't see it in the 3D, possibly, I do see there's a strong connection here, especially in the middle, because you both are like mirroring to each other what you want. Like, I think from C, he's saying, like, I'm not necessarily in the place yet, but I will be. And you're telling him, like, I'm waiting for you to get to where you need to be to commit to me. Kind of beautiful. Well, that's what I got for you, boo. I do see commitment in the future. So, yeah, it probably was just a astral projection, or a premonition dream. I've had some crazy ones. Oh my gosh, like shit that was very detailed, and it was very true, and it was like, that was something I didn't want to see, but it came to pass. So people don't give enough credit to dreams. Sometimes they warn us, sometimes they keep us safe. Yeah. All right, Al, how is Kelsey doing? Let's see. And thank y'all for waiting so patiently. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. I greatly appreciate it. Ooh. Okay, I see that she's kind of moving in silence right now. Like, she's come to some kind of realization about her home life. Um, it's like a clarity, an aha moment. Like, I need to get my shit together. And I need to watch who I give to with my heart. Because I think she was taken advantage of, or she's coming to the realization that she's not where she needs to be. That her happiness and Four of Wands is somewhere else. She's received some kind of truth around a home situation. Um, I feel that her heart is opening to a new opportunity, but she's waiting for something. It's like it's going to take a while to get there, is what she's telling me. Like, I'm trying to open my heart again, but it's going to take some time. So right now, whatever she feels emotionally, she's keeping it to herself. She's not really speaking about it, really. And I don't know what this truth is, or what's going on with that, but it does show, like, she's received some kind of clarity around, like, what she needs in her life, what's good for her, what is her Four of Wands, who is her Four of Wands. But she's not, it's almost like something that she's not telling anybody, maybe because she doesn't want the judgment, she doesn't want people to interfere with her decision. And she wants to make sure for herself, like, she makes the right moves. Like, she may move slow, but she definitely is planning something more stable for the future. So, thank you for being here, Al, and I hope that helps. Oh, you donated again, Paula? Okay. Thank you, Concerned. I don't see here the likes, so. This Cash App's really getting on my nerves. Like, I should be knowing when I have. Okay. And thank you for your donation, Paula. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. You're so generous to me. I can't wait to go bowling with you. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Ugh, sorry. Okay. Sorry I hit the mic. Alright, Paula, what's your question? Did anybody else ever listen to Craig David? Oh my gosh. I have so much nostalgia associated with that man. Oh my gosh. What does your ex think about being blocked on your social medias? Okay, tell me what these exes are thinking about this. It's like they're searching for other ways to get in is what I'm getting. Be careful of people you talk to online now because it feels like they're going to try to trap you. They think that you block them because you're like in, you're with somebody or you got pregnant or you don't want them to see what you're doing. Oh, they keeping notes on you some way, somehow. But they don't like it. They don't like being locked out of this situation because you are their sunflower. You are their happiness. You make them smile. One of them wants commitment. You're their wish. We already know who that one is. Let's see what else. How do they feel? They don't like it. But this picture is funny because it says searching. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a lady and she's got this blindfold on. Like, fuck, I can't see you now. I'm going to have to find other ways to search. So, like I said, be careful of, like, new friend requests and stuff like that. They're like, this is my love, though. This is my love. I've been patient. Like, I thought this was going to come back together. This sucks. Maybe you have mutual friends. Be careful of those. Or even people you work with. I don't know why that. Just. They're like, well, what am I going to do to balance this out now? One of them says it's probably just karmic justice. They deserve it. But they ain't going nowhere. They tell me, I don't care what you do. I'm going to find a way. They're like cockroaches. I'm going to wait and see what happens. Because eventually, she's mine type energy. Like I said, be careful. Be careful, because there might be people that are attached to them or something. They're going to find the information one way or another. That's the one thing about this damn technology. People can find anything. You can block them. You can change your name. You can go into hiding. They sneaky. They find a way. I don't see it as they're trying to do anything bad to you or anything like that, though. I think humans are roaches. They will find a way. I'm telling you, they're worse than roaches. Except for roaches can survive nuclear weapons or whatever, but humans can't. That's the only difference. But humans, they literally, if there isn't a way, they're gonna find a way. That's just the way they are, and that's the way roaches are, man. They multiply. Then you got more roaches. All right, anything Spirit wants you to know. See a cutie. My son, I was telling him that. I was like, we're roaches. We'll figure it out. And he was like, if you call me a roach one more time. I was like, it's kind of a good thing, you know? I don't know. I don't like roaches at all, but bacteria is like that too. They change and mutate, and just like humans. All right, what does Spirit want? See a cutie to know. New opportunity. Passionate new offer, possibly. Maybe from a Pisces or during Pisces season. Somebody could ask you out. Send you a cute little text. Why does the devil keep coming out? Like, why? Why? Okay, I kind of feel that you might run across some temptations in March or in the near future. I don't think they're all bad, but I do feel like there's going to be some kind of competition for your attention, or people trying to like bait you into an argument or something like that. I think you've got people's numbers pretty good, so if they come in with conflict or dumb stuff, I don't think you're gonna entertain it at all. I see you kind of just watching and like, what you got for me? Show me. But I think one of these people or whoever it is gonna like try to sell you a dream. And if you're not looking for love or whatever, this could just be like a new offer in business, but you got to be careful. You need to read like the fine print, because they could be trying to like lowball you or take advantage of you in some type of way, or to like cause conflict for you. But that's what I've got for you, love. And another thing, don't let your fear cause you not to pursue things, because I kind of feel like there's some kind of fear you have about commitments or being successful. So when the opportunity arises, give it a chance. It could be something from the past even, but it comes in very small. It could just be like a flirt, a text, like a random message about an opportunity, something like that. It's not something huge and grandiose or anything like that, but just be careful. I hope that helps. All right, Mochi. There's this guy I'm very much in love with. Can I ask, please, is he presently in a committed relationship with any girl? Let's see. Let me use these cards. Tell me about this person that Mochi is in love with. Is he in a relationship? Okay. I do feel he's very much the type that is always looking for more. Never satisfied. Very like self-sabotage, ego, fear, frustrations. I feel there is somebody attached to him. I think this person seduced him or charmed him or is using him or he's using them, whichever way that goes. I feel he has a little bit of some narcissistic tendencies, like he makes everything look really good, but he's self-absorbed. Like he really has no empathy for anybody. Um, I kind of feel in the future you will see the truth around this. I don't know if you'll get like a download, a revelation, something will come to you, you see something, but I do see you getting clarity. Now, I kind of feel like when that happens, you're going to run and then this person's going to chase. But you got to be careful with that energy too, because he's got something inside of him that says, like, no matter how good you are, no matter what you do for him, no matter what's going on, it'll never be enough. So for him to be in a committed relationship, sure, he could promise somebody he's in a committed relationship, but he's still searching for more and more and more and more. And if you're in love with this man and you're dealing with him, if he's in a committed relationship, it just shows what he is, right? I would be careful of this energy, honestly. There's a lot of passion here. I do see this. And sometimes if we have codependent tendencies within ourselves, we can't see the difference between that passion and actual love. Like sometimes it's more of a, we get entangled in, what do you call it? Like a passion-based relationship or something that's not, but we're like, I don't know. We're searching also for something other than true unconditional love. I don't know. I would be careful. That's all I'm going to say. You can love who you want and make your choices. However, I'm just telling you what the cards say today. They could change tomorrow. I don't know. But today I just feel like he's pretty ego driven. He thinks more of himself than other people around him. And for me, those type of energies you just got to be careful with, because let's say he gets committed to you. I don't think that he'll actually be committed, so I'd be careful. That's all. I hope that helps, love. I tried to see all sides, but I wouldn't say any committed relationships, so. All right, Paula, back on you, love. And I wish you the best of luck, Mochi, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you waiting and being so patient. Sorry it wasn't rainbows and sunshines, but that's life, right? C'est la vie. Of course, I'll read for you anytime. Thank you for being here. I don't know. I don't see her. Paula. Maybe she ran out of questions. Anila, are you here? Paula, are you here? Okay. Well, she donated, or I read for her already like 5 times, so. Okay, what's next between you and your husband? Okay. Let me light some incense first, sorry. I don't know if you heard me though, Jean. My baby came back home. Or my babies came back home. I didn't have to kidnap him after all. Okay, let me do Anila. I'll do you next, Paolo, okay? I got you. I shuffled the cards for Anila. Let's see. What's coming next? Okay, boo. Okay. I feel that the more that you look for your happiness, the more happiness that's coming for you. Now, I think you feel you're trapped in the situation that you're in, but at the same time, you're not happy with it, but you keep going with it. I kind of feel like you're going to find yourself more than anything in the future. There might be some kind of separation even. I just see there's some kind of realization, some kind of wake-up call. And I'm not saying your happiness is elsewhere. I'm not saying his happiness is elsewhere. I'm just saying that I think the both of you feel kind of trapped in a cycle. I see a big glow up for you though. I don't know about him. I just see there's some clarity over fears and over the fact that y'all been going round and round and round doing the same thing and not getting anything different. It's not a horrible energy. I would just say that you're going to find yourself. You're going to find your happiness. Khaleesi. It's always one of these dogs driving me crazy. But I don't know, babe. I don't know. I know that the two of you love each other and there is a very strong soul connection, but I think there needs to be reflection on both sides. But the more you heal, the more happiness you'll bring into your life. I feel that your passion will be reignited. It didn't really show me him. So that's what I got for you, my love. I don't think is your new month up? Because I don't want to do it early. Let me look. Let's see. And I only say I don't want to do it early because I got to keep track of these things. And I don't want to get mixed up. Oh, okay, you can. Yeah, you've been on a subscriber for a month, so I'll go ahead and do it. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I had to look. I think the colors were changed. Okay. No, I got it. Yeah, you can have it. Hey, Jano. I know I did. I manifested him right back where I wanted him. In my arms. I'm going to get a lot more time with him because she's going to start working. And, of course, he's going to be with his Lola. Man, I love that baby. I was sad without him. Okay, general love between you and your husband. Okay. Tell me about Anila and Jabbar. The spirit is so determined to tell you this is about healing yourself, because I've got unappreciated. You feel like this man does not care for you. And you've got to remember to take care of yourself, because I got self-love next to it. I am still trying to heal. You're still trying to heal, boo. That's what Spirit is saying. Now, I don't know why Spirit turns it into that, but it's something that you need to know. And you feel like this man does not understand how you feel. And I think he may feel the same way. Like you have disagreements because you can't see each other's sides. Both of you are unsatisfied with the way things are going. It says, I wasn't happy the way things are going. You're not happy the way things are going. And then we've got confusion, which causes confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. I think you both do. I think you both want to fix it, but you don't know how. You don't have the tools to do it. Sometimes men are slower to come to terms with their, I'm not going to say ego death or anything like that, but the humbling of their ego. Okay, let's see what else we've got. I think this is a time for you both, okay, to heal separately. And I'm not saying you have to separate to do this, but there's healing on your side that needs to be done, and there's healing on his side that needs to be done. And it's hard for you to heal in a toxic environment. And I'm sorry to say it, but as long as you are still staying in something that's toxic, it's always going to bleed over. You're always going to feel like you're trapped. You're always going to feel fearful. You're always going to feel anxiety. And I know sometimes we get into places to where we can't leave. We can't move. We can't, but I feel like when you talk to him, you feel frozen, like you don't have the words to say. You feel like you're talking to the wall. The foundation needs to be relaid. Like you need to tear all the past down and start fresh if you want this. Healing. Healing keeps coming out. There's healing that needs to be done. Releasing, purifying, cleansing it. And you can't do it by yourself, boo. If he's not willing to do it, or if he's not going to do it, then I don't know. It does say beginnings, try again, new direction, starting over. That's why I said with that foundation, you can do it. But you can't do it by yourself is my thing. He's got to have an open heart to this. He's got to be ready, willing, and able, and receptive. I'm hoping that there might be some time of silence where you both heal separately and then come back together for this new beginning. But there's a lot that needs to be healed. And I can even see the way you tell me how he treats you, right? A lot of times when the problem is somebody else, there's something within us that we need to heal because they've put us through something. And every time that they hurt, we feel the need to project it or to say it, right? So I kind of feel that you can't blame him at this point for anything. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're still there. That's your choice to let him treat you that way. And I hate to say it like that, but that's where the accountability comes in. That's where the mirror comes in. That's why when we look at ourselves in the mirror and we realize I'm putting myself into a situation that I know I'm not going to be treated right. And that's where the healing comes in, is to take accountability. Like, he couldn't treat me this way if I wasn't here. He couldn't treat me this way if I didn't accept it, right? So I think it's all going to start with the inner stuff. Like, start looking at you and reflecting it back to him, right? And I hope that makes sense. And I'm sorry, but that's what Spirit's saying. Like, it all starts with self, right? The change starts with you. If you want change, you have to change first. And I know you've been working on it and you've been doing a really good job, and I'm proud of you. But at the same time, after the first time something bad happens and you continue to go back, or you continue to get back together or try to make it work and it doesn't change, then every time you go back, it's actually your fault, because you're going into a situation that you know is not meant for you or is not good for you. Thank you, Jane Nose. You can do so much better, boo. You can do so much better. And I'm sorry to say it. Y'all may come back together better in the future, but right now, he needs to know that there's consequences to his actions, right? And I'm sorry you're going through this. I really hate that for you. But I've been in those situations, and after time passed, I realized I'm the one who kept going back. Why? Because they acted like everything was going to be okay, instead of me sitting there and actually giving it some time to make sure that it's going to be okay before I went back, kind of thing. I was at fault every time because I was the one that put myself in that situation. And you need to forgive yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Because, of course, we do it with the best intentions, right? But sometimes that's not enough. I got like tears in my eyes. I'm sorry. Okay. So, all right. So who is next? Cora? Did Cora not show up? Okay, hang out with us then. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We love having whoever's here. All right. Scorpio then, because I don't see Cora. You know, babe, you need to give yourself as much grace as you give other people. That's all I'm going to say, babe. Like, you have to really just give yourself the grace. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody chooses somebody that's poor for them, or not right for them. We all do it. Give yourself the grace that you would give other people. Because I know you've given your husband a lot of grace. Why can't you give it to yourself, All right, Scorpio. You're next, babe. Oh, okay. Cora? I didn't skip Pella. I read for her. Because she said anything Spirit wants her to have advice on, and I read for her at, I don't know if I can see the time, but I read for her right after Mochi. Didn't I? I don't know. I thought I already read for her, though. Okay, anything Spirit wants Paula to know. Okay. Let's see, Paula. What does Spirit want you to know? What the hell happened? Give me a second. I'm sorry. That was weird. Silence. Maybe you need some silence, Paula. Maybe you've got too much on your mind. You just need to rest. I see you're coming to a completion of something that was very heavy for you, something that was very hard. I see you getting really excited for a new beginning. Spirit's saying focus on yourself more than anything else, and what you want will come to you. Make sure you weigh all options very carefully, because something is changing in your life. The new world, don't make it the same as your old world, right? Like, get into some healing. I don't know if you have silence again. I don't know what is going on. Hold on. Accidents don't happen, so I don't believe in coincidence. Hold on. I mean, I believe in coincidences, but let's see. There's a reason why that happened. You may need silence. What the hell is going on? Okay. Okay. Sorry. So there's, like I said, there's a big change. Options are coming in for you. But ultimately, Spirit's saying, like, if you want something that's perfect for you, you need to sit in silence and really analyze, like, what it is you want. Write it down. Make sure that you're manifesting something that you can be okay with, even if you change. Because I do feel maybe it's even an opportunity in business, something you can do that would make you feel more happy just with you instead of focusing outside of yourself for happiness. I do see like something very heavy is ended and something new is beginning. So it's just a time of you finding yourself and figuring out what exactly is right for you. But keep your boundaries up. Make sure you realize your worth. Make sure that you take a step back sometimes and just sit with yourself. Because I feel like any idle time, you're either like scrolling through your phone or like looking for answers, or instead of like just sitting still and letting the answers come to you. But that's what I got for you, because that went silent 3 times. I read for Anila, though. I read for Anila before Paula, Jean. Because Paula came back after Anila did. Oh, you're talking about her donation? She donated again? Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Anila. Sorry. What the heck is going on today? Oh, the energy is weird. Okay. Okay, you want to know about your finances. Let's see. You're welcome, Paula. I got it, okay. something is going on. It's this moonstone. It's gathering too much energy from this Virgo moon. Because my moon is Virgo too, so who knows? It's weird. Alright. Okay. I think you're distracted by the drama in your life, and Spirit's like, which way are you going to go? It's time to really look in the mirror. It's kind of like what I was saying earlier. It says, take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you do love. And then direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step, as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You're being divinely guided. But then there's that warning about the drama. It says, beware of troublemakers in your environment. Too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. It does say you're very good with people. You have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. And then money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses. Save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. So I would say just watch your spending, especially if it's things that you do not need. Make sure that you've got a good plan in place. I do feel that you're being guided towards where you need to go. Hold on. Sorry. I feel that there's a certain door that's going to open up to you that's going to make a lot of sense. It's going to be something that you've really wanted. Something that you've really been trying to invest in. Yeah, I was saying something about like balancing your spending with like how much you comes in and how much like you put towards your future and how much you put towards like an investment into a possible business or somewhere you're trying to go. Yeah, it's saying like moving past conflict or being able to move past conflict is really going to help you to see things differently. Because with conflict, you are constantly in the energy of like go, 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 go. And then even though the ideas are great, you are so focused on something else, you're not putting like your full attention into it. So it's saying like the movement will happen once you move away from the conflict. The movement will speed up. But not in like I don't know how to say it, like a impulsive energy. It's more of a steady movement towards happiness. I think in the future you will see a lot of prosperity, but you've got to get away from the conflict. And I don't know if that's conflict within your own mind or with, you know, the drama that you have in your life. Because right now, I think a lot of your spending is impulsive because you're trying to get out of your head or you're trying to forget about what's going on or something like that. Like, what do they say? Like an emotional spender. So be careful of that. But I do see once you move past this conflict, you are definitely headed towards something that you will be very happy about. So it looks very good. I don't know why Spirit had to put drama into it, but you know, sometimes it's those things that hold us back. It's our biggest blockage because it keeps our mind in too many different places. It's hard to concentrate. It's hard to know what you want when you've got so many different ideas going on at one time. So getting very clear, maybe writing down your goals, your dreams, You know, maybe writing down a budget of like how you can obtain that. How can you get towards that place of abundance, saving towards the future. Yeah, it's but where does that come from? Finding the source of why you do that or how you saw that. Because I know for me, for the longest time, I was an emotional spender because I saw my mother being an emotional spender. She still is. Um, and what helped me to heal that was really looking at how her emotional spending has kept her stuck for so long without like being able to do what she needs to do, and it's helped me to be more responsible when it comes to money. But maybe that would be good to like figure out like why you emotionally spend, like what who did you learn that from, and then looking at them and seeing like, okay, well, where are they at now, you know? All right, Scorpio, I got you. Oh, I've read for Paula a few times. It's because she donated, and I get so confused, especially when there's so many donations. I'm like, I did read for her, though. I got it under control now. Got it under control. All right, Scorpio. Spirit, what do you want Scorpio to know about Robert? This song, Cardi B, Ring. Maybe you can understand that song. Okay, this can go a bunch of different ways. Either he's in a commitment with somebody else right now, and he's trying to find a way to get out of it. And I see him coming back to you for a new beginning. Now, if he's in a commitment with you, he may, or in the past, he may have been in a commitment with you and he snuck out. And now he's saying he's healed, he's returning for a new beginning. So, either way, he's returning for a new beginning. But I don't know which way it was, whether you were the commitment he snuck away from, or if it's somebody else he's sneaking away from now to come back to you. I'm not sure, but why Spirit wanted you to know that, I don't know. It's just coming back. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. You know what? I'll be honest. Like sometimes I think it's still battles with me, because sometimes I'll see myself doing something and I'll be like, I don't need that. I kind of catch myself now, because sometimes I'll still emotionally spend at times, and I'll be like, oh, I'm emotionally spending. Let me stop. But not with you. Okay, good. Well, he's sneaking out of something else to get to you. Or he has snuck away from you to come back, so. All right, so Eliana, you know we have a lot of Roberts, and who is the other one? We have some Rons. I don't know. There's a few of them that are constantly. Everybody has the same name. Okay, Eliana. Are you here, Aliana? Yeah, it's weird. There's certain names that always come up. Most people don't even put names, right? But those are the names that do come up. It's kind of weird. Yeah. For a while it was all like I think there was like four different people dealing with the Roberts. Well, Kimberly, if it's your Robert, he's leaving you to go be with Scorpio. That would be horrible. That would be horrible. The male energy that wants to communicate with me, what do they want to talk about? I was just teasing. I was just teasing. I was teasing. That would be horrible, though. Yeah. All right. All right. The male energy that wants to communicate with you, what do they want to talk about? I get like a father figure. Could be a Leo Aries, very fiery. It's kind of like the energy tells me you got this. They want you to know that you got this. Like, just keep investing in it, whatever it is to you. Keep going. Like, don't give up. Because how do I say it? They want to say they love you. Is this a passed over energy? Or is it like... I kind of feel that you go back and forth with some type of idea. And they're telling you, like, pick one and then invest in it. Because it will lead to success. But you have to make the decision to invest it. Or to do some, like, reevaluation. Like, you got to make up your mind. Stop being so scared. They're like, do it, go, do it. Quit going back and forth about it. Just do it, because it will lead you to success. I do see that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm going to be 44 in a week. But it's cool, because 4 plus 4 equals 8, and it's an 8 year. So I'm abundant. It's the infinity loop. I got this. But I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I know some men with certain names that they're some troublemakers every time. It just says, like, be strong, keep going, invest, and it could be a father, a grandfather, somebody that's got like a I don't know, like, age over you, experience. They know how to make things happen, and they know that you have the strength to accomplish it, whatever it is. Maybe it's spirit. Maybe there's a male spirit around you. I'm not sure. I just see, like, keep going, keep going, keep investing in yourself, keep investing in this, keep going, quit going back and forth. And that could be even with, like, if you're indecisive about what you want in a relationship, keep investing into you, because honestly, you have to be the person that you're asking for, right? You have to be able to give the things that you ask for. If you want a millionaire, you better be a millionaire too, you know? If you want stability, you better be stable yourself. You know, you got to get into the vibration of what you want. And I think that's what it is. It's like, that's what it's trying to tell you. Like, get in the vibration of the things you want and quit wavering. You're welcome. Okay, so who is next? Lindsay? Lindsay? I lost my mods. Is Lindsay here? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a messenger. Either that or like you have a divine masculine that's sending you telepathic messages, trying to get you in the place to meet them. Like trying to push you to like love yourself, do for yourself, get in the place to where you're an empress, the match to the emperor, because it was an emperor that showed up as the person. So I mean, it could be your future partner telling you, like, get on it, quit wavering, I'm waiting for you. All right, I got it. Jishnu or possible future outcome. There are chances that they will end up together till marriage. All right, Jishnu. I'm sorry, I'm not going to butcher these names. I'm just, Spirit knows what I'm asking. Is there a future and chances of them being together in the future? I swear to goodness. My Cash App is going to drive me crazy the rest of the night. All right. Is there a future? For marriage? Spirit's kind of saying like either one or the other is very imbalanced and their heart is closed off. It's more of a passionate connection, or it would be more of a passionate connection. There might be time apart. Things could change in the future, but I don't really see anything that would indicate marriage. And I only have 5 cards, so you got to bear with me. Spirit can only tell me so much through 5 cards. I don't want to say a definite no, but I don't want to say a yes either, because this person don't even know what they want. And the moon is here, and when the moon comes up, and indecision and hearts being closed and passion and all that, it's going to take some time for this person to realize like what they truly want, and that's when things will change. But I don't see anything that would indicate marriage or even relationship. Honestly, not with this. I mean, you can always check back another day and I can look again, but for now, I don't know. It depends on whether this person or is willing to choose the other person and to open their heart up to it. All right, Kimberly. Your relationship with Robert. Good night, Scorpios. Oh, go crash. Get you some Z's, bro. I wish you all love, luck, life, all that good stuff. Abundance. Dreams of cookies and cupcakes. All right, Kimberly. I don't need your zodiac sign, but you can put it if you want. All right. Okay. I think this is a wise investment. I do feel in time things will be balanced. I feel like you may give more, maybe emotionally, than this person does, or vice versa. And it could be because this person has a lot of fears surrounding commitment and what to do about it. But I don't see them like acting out or doing anything bad. I do actually feel that they have been taking the time to try to figure out how to tell you how they feel, or to let you know that you're the one that they want to marry in the future, but they still have fears around maybe communication, and that could be where the imbalance is. Like, you're very good at communicating certain things, whereas they're more like they'll go not say anything for a week and then all of a sudden tell you something just randomly out the blue. Whereas you are more grounded and stable and secure. Um, and that, like I said, that could just be an imbalance that will change in the future, because I do see like it's a wise investment for sure, but it's going to take time to really fully like bloom into something that will be forever, lasting or whatever, because he's still in the energy of the Knight of Swords and you're sitting here with the Queen of Pentacles. So there's still some growth that's needed on his end. I mean, in yours too, because we always want to end up being the Empress. But I too think you two are intuitively connected. You have a telepathic communication. Like, you know what they feel. You may doubt it because they don't actually speak it, but it looks good, dear. And thank you for waiting so patiently. Oh, Gracie, thank you for being here, love. Have a great night, boo. Love you bunches. Thank you so much for always showing up for me, boo. I appreciate you. Okay, what do your spirit guides want you to know and work on? Alright, what is... Tupac. Okay, Spirit wants you to know you're taking on too much that isn't yours. I kind of feel like you overgive to people. And Spirit's like, you need to lay that down. Like, stop doing it because it's causing conflict within yourself. Possibly because you're giving to people that don't give back. You're doing too much for others and not doing enough for yourself. They're saying right now is the time to really focus on the things that you want. Also, focus on taking care of yourself more. Um, Needing to set more healthy boundaries that keep self, Um, because I feel that it causes like an imbalance with you, wanting to help others, and which is a great thing. But if a person you help over and over again is causing burdens on you and they're living free and easy, then you're not respecting yourself. So it's all about like without respect for self. Spirit's also saying that there could be an air sign associated with you, or um, you could be gaining more knowledge around something, maybe starting your own business, or there could be an air sign around you that has their own business. Could be fire, air. Um, that might be causing stress and worry, and um, Spirit's just basically saying like you need to stop worrying so much. You worry too much about things that you can't control. We never are able to control anybody else's actions or emotions. So just like give it up. Like start putting all that energy back into self. Because I feel like your cup's kind of empty right now. Um, so that's the most important thing I see here. Because what's coming to you in the future is the Ten of Cups. But you've got to learn to release things that aren't in the same vibration as you are, or are just not meant to be. Like maybe you're trying to force like square pegs into round holes, or stuff like that. I do see happiness though. You just got to get rid of all the conflict and the things that you're taking on. That's just way too much. And a lot of it comes from worry. Stop worrying. The universe, your spirit guides got your back. Just talk to them. When you start to feel overburdened and overwhelmed, lean more on your intuition, your guides, where you're being guided. Yeah, it's meditation really helps. It does. I if you've never meditated, you probably think like, yeah, right, like that would work. I thought the same thing. The first time I meditated, I had a panic attack, but it did teach me how to disconnect from all the outside noise. And now I can meditate sitting right here, right now, if I wanted to. It helps. So you might want to try that. Okay, Jean, what you see for Virgo in you? I'm proud of you. Good job, Mia. Let me know how that goes. Keep in touch. I always wish the best for you all. Alright, let's see about this Virgo and why he's hermiting. What is he doing? What is this man doing? I see change coming. Change. Movement. Tower. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You already know something's been blown up with his marriage. Um, He's definitely walking away. For some reason, I'm seeing he's working on like gaining his money, his coin, trying to get more stable within himself, get back to like who he truly is. I see he's got a big cup of love for you though. I kind of feel that he's waiting, and I don't know why. It could be because he knows he's got healing to do before he moves forward. Because I do see movement in the future. I saw that when I first got, I split the deck at the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. I think he's going to come out of nowhere, boo, and you're going to be like, where the fuck have you been? Like, why did you wait so damn long? I'm sick of your shit. You might walk away from him like, I don't want your cup. I'm doing me now. I'm gonna go hermit. Girl, I don't know. I just see him having like his head down. Just, I think he will come forward, but he's still like, what the fuck just happened? With the Tower and the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, King of Coins, Eight of Wands. And thank you, Toka, for thank you, Toka. I appreciate you, boo. What you want to know, boo? What you want to know? Yeah, I don't see your reaction to be very nice, though. You're like, nope. But I mean, if he's been hermiting, any time he shows up, it's gonna be a surprise. Like, motherfucker, you finally came out that cave. I've been here this whole time waiting for you. You're welcome. Toka, what are your questions, love? Thank you so much for your donations, boo. I appreciate you. You caught me right at the last. 929. 929. Toka. All right, question 1. What's the deal with Pisces and L? Just saw yesterday a photo shoot with them kissing. Let's see. You stalking him? You stalking this Pisces? Let's see. What's going on? You know what? I'm gonna pull what's the tea. Let's see what's the tea on this Pisces kissing somebody. Let's see. Why is he acting like he's single and kissing people? Let's see. It's saying somebody forced him to do it. An obsessive lover. Unhealthy, possessive, karmic. Something to do with traveling. Moves in silence. Okay, the cards I got is Forcer, Obsessive Lover, Travel, Moves in Silence, and Crying Over You. Now, I kind of feel that this Forcer and Obsessive Lover is not them. I feel like something about traveling, maybe it's somebody that they were with somewhere else that they traveled to see or that have traveled to see them, and they kind of force them into taking pictures, or like, because I think this person is more like moving in silence, and they're like, shit, what did I just do? Thinking about you almost. It could have to do with money, something to do with money, and that taking those pictures. But let's see, let's get some tarot. Try to make more sense of this. How did I know the High Priestess was coming out? Because moving in silence reminds me of the High Priestess. It's somebody that this person has definitely walked away from. Or they're trying to get away from. They want to travel away from them. But something about money. It could, maybe they got paid to take pictures with this person, or they gave them something. It is tax return time. It's all pentacles, right? Mostly pentacles. Like, maybe he was with this person because they gave them things. And so in order to get the things, they do what they want. They're kind of being forced to do them. Either that or this person came back and they're wanting to be with them. But if they are, it's very not good. It's very unhealthy. It's toxic. Girl, no, I don't know. Yeah, it's something that should be over. So I don't think they're in like some kind of serious relationship. I just keep thinking it's like, something that benefits them in some way, and that's kind of gross to me, but they could just be dealing with the karmic that's very toxic and trying to buy their love or like force them to do things, and maybe they're very like to themselves and don't know how to say no. I don't know. I have no idea. I just feel like it was forced on him in some way. And he did not want you to know. I know that much. So, wherever you saw it, I'm sure he did not think you were going to see it. But, I don't know, his emotions seem to be towards you with that crying for you or whatever. So, I don't think it's, I don't know. It doesn't look like third party. I don't feel it as something that is a connection now. I think maybe it was a connection in the past, but the energetic connection between the two of them is based on money, not money and toxicity compared to like love and feelings and emotions. So I don't know what they're doing, but I don't know. No idea. Man, I bought this $5 bag of those their nerd gummy things, or what are they called? Nerd clusters. Man, I need to stop buying candy. That candy right there, I can eat it. I could eat that over anything. I love that candy. It's so good. All right, what's your second question, Toka? I'm sorry, I don't know what that was about. That was crazy. But yeah, he might have got paid for those pictures in one way or another. And it's because he's a Pisces, probably, and I'm a Pisces. I'm just like, maybe this person gave him something for his birthday. It is Pisces season. Who knows? No, no clue. Okay, how is this situationship with Toka and this Pisces gonna end or go? Pisces in general are hella confusing. They're not as bad as Geminis, but they are confusing. And they're hard to read for, too, because they're all over the place. Okay. Okay, this person is very, very slow moving with an offer, but things will change. I do feel things will get more grounded. Like, I don't know if they find some sense of groundedness, but I do see it being more of a grounded thing. And I think it's when you take your power back and really start to focus more on yourself, um, focusing over, like trying to control the fears or. Because this person battles with being enough, is what I'm getting. Like, you have more than they do, they feel. And so what they have to invest is small. So it could be like a fear of theirs, that they're not enough. And so they try to move slower so they can, like, catch up with you. Like, they're trying to play catch up. I feel like there might be a separation and a coming back together, because this person needs to take off the mask they're wearing, or some kind of secret gets exposed. And you're like, not today, brother, not today. You put up the boundaries. You're avoiding your conversations, not dealing with them. And then I see they come back and they want to meet and talk and build a friendship again. That's why that's slow moving. And then I got the clock and it says needing time, cycles takes time to heal. I really think they have some healing that needs to be done before like anything big would happen between the two of you. And then I got separation, healing heart, sadness, bitterness, missing you. Um, so, yeah, love call. I think, like I said, there might be a little bit of a time of them having to be reborn to really be their true authentic self, and it takes them a while to like open up and become that grounded person, because they're hiding their true feelings for you for sure. um so I mean, as far as I see it, like as far as I can do with this extended is basically just tell you like things will change, but I think it's going to be like after a time of separation, and things will still move pretty slow. So It's because this person needs time to heal. If you don't feel like waiting around for a person, I wouldn't. They'll come back when they're ready. But for Pisces to not see any cups is strange to me. So wherever they're at now, I don't think their heart is truly open the way it should be. And I think in the future it might be more stable. But yeah, he's hella confusing. I'm sorry. Just hella confusing. Hey there, Lalima. I hope that helps, Toka. I'm so glad you caught me at the end. And Lalima, you late to the party, girl. You late. But thank you for showing up. You're welcome, Toka. I love you guys. Thank you for always supporting me. Y'all definitely make it worth it. I think I have the best audience out of anybody. I love you guys. And I will be back. Oh, good. Yay. I'll be back on Sunday. So, I hope you have an amazing Saturday. I'm sending you so much love and light and all that good stuff. And if y'all haven't hit the like button, please do it now. Okay, I love you guys. Good night, and thank you to my moderators. Y'all are always the best. And I'll see you Sunday. Kisses, kisses.